time.
Order. Welcome to the reorganization public meeting of January 7th, 2026 of the Township of Washington Planning Board. Adequate notice of the meeting was given in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act by the board secretary to at least 2 newspapers on December 18th, 2025. And this meeting has been posted on the Township Bulletin Board, electronic message board, WCTV, and on the Township website. Please stand for the salute to the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we're going to have a recognition of our retiring board member, Brian Murphy.
Retiring? When did that happen? He's here. He's ready to go.
You know he dyes his hair gray, right?
You said roast or recognition?
Yeah.
Lenny, will you join me?
Yeah.
Thanks. So Brian, I want to thank you for your many years of service to the board. I know a lot of the residents whose applications you've heard want to thank you also, although they're not here in person this evening to do it. But you heard a lot of applications. I know you judged each one on its merits and did a good job on your time on the board. And I greatly appreciated you serving under my tenure and even before that. So congratulations on your retirement from the board. And Lenny, I hope you have a few words to add also.
Yeah, again, thank you for your mentorship and coaching. And so the alphabet, because you and I both came on the board at the same time.
Yeah.
And again, I wish you all the best, and always welcome back. We'll keep the seat open.
We'll keep the light on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'll just read this plaque. Township of Washington, presented to Brian Murphy in appreciation for your many years of outstanding service. Planning Board member 2010 to 2025 and Chairman 2018 through 2022.
No,
That's right, I didn't notice that typo.
all right.
All right, well.
Yeah, get it fixed.
Yeah, right. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So I'm going to hold it. But it's another way to get you back to another meeting. We planned it that way.
It's a motive here.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, I apologize for the error, but we will get it fixed. Yeah. Okay. Well, best of luck with everything. Well, enjoy retirement from the board and do the traveling that I know you want to do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, appreciate it. It was a pleasure, gentlemen.
Same.
It was fun working with you.
Likewise. Okay, I'm going to read the members who are appointed by Mayor Calamari January 5th, 2026. We have Vladimir Wojcicki, who's a Class 2 member. His term will be January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Then we have Saeed Toro. He's a Class 4 member. His term is January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2029. Then we have Michael Polito, who's also a Class 4 member. His term is January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2029. I apologize, Mayor, you were going to swear them in one at a time.
Yes. So Syed, you happen to be up first. If you'll join me down below. Great, thank you.
You want to go down there?
Yes, please. Lenny, why don't you come down and hold the Bible? We'll make this a three-person thing. So, left hand on the Bible, right hand on here. Any chance you could, because the cameras are catching us, I want to make sure that I'm blocking you, especially the man of the moment.
I, Saeed Toro,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I do solemnly swear
and that I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of a planning board member
in the Township of Washington,
Township of Washington,
in the County of Bergen,
in the County of Bergen,
in the State of New
in
Jersey,
the state of New Jersey,
according to the best of my abilities,
according to the best of my abilities,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Thank you and congratulations.
Madam Chairman.
Mr. Polito, you're left.
Yeah. Come on. Same thing except for your name, so I don't know if you memorized any of that, but I
Michael Polito,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in the state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I do solemnly swear
and that I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of a planning board member
in the Township of
in
Washington,
the Township of Washington,
in the County of Bergen,
the County of
in
Bergen,
the State of New
the
Jersey,
State of New Jersey,
according to the best of my abilities,
according to the best of my abilities.
so help me God.
So, yeah,
Thank you. Congrats.
appreciate it.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Do you want to stay down there? Yeah, I'm just going to read him into the record.
Yes.
So we have one member appointed by the town council on January 5th, 2026. It's Councilman Michael Ullman, who is a Class 3 member, and his term is January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2026.
I
I, Michael Ullman,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I do solemnly swear
that I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of a planning board member
in the Township of Washington,
in the Township of
in
Washington,
the County of Bergen,
in the County of Bergen,
in the State of New Jersey,
in the State of New Jersey,
according to the best of my abilities,
according to the best of my abilities.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you, Mike. Congratulations.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That ends this round.
Okay, I'm going to take the roll call of the 2026 Planning Board of the Township of Washington. Mr. Carroll,
Here.
Mr. Polito,
Here.
Mr. Sabino,
Here.
Mr. Tool,
Here.
Mr. Toro,
Here.
Mr. Wojciechowski is absent. Councilman Ullman,
Here.
Mayor Calamari.
Here.
Let the record reflect also in attendance our attorney Lou Lamatina, engineer Paul Azalina, and secretary Grace Davish. Okay, I will take nominations for planning board chairman.
I'm proud to nominate my friend Lenny Sabino.
I'll second that.
Any other nominations? Okay, Mr. Carroll,
You can do all in favor. Yes.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. I will now hand over the meeting to the planning board chairman, who will continue the agenda. He's got to get sworn in first. So.
Pete, Mayor?
Yeah.
Do the honor?
Yep.
In front.
Yeah. Who wants to hold the Bible for Lenny?
I'll do it.
Great. I
I, Leonardo Savino,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I do solemnly swear
and that I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office of
all the duties of the office of Chair of the Planning Board
in the Township of
in
Washington,
the Township of Washington,
in the County of Bergen,
in the County of Bergen,
in the State of New Jersey,
in the State of New Jersey,
according to the best of my abilities,
according to the best of my abilities,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Thanks, Lenny. Congrats.
Thank you. Ready to start? Thank you. Okay. Nomination and election of Planning Board Vice Chair. Do we have a nomination for the Planning Board Vice Chair? I nominate Bill Carroll.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Call for any other nominations, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. Any other nominations besides Bill Carroll? No.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye. Good. Go down and do this.
Yep, do it again?
Yep. Get our exercise tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
Looks like we didn't do such a great job. That's why they didn't see this.
I, Bill Carroll, do solemnly swear or affirm
Do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I do solemnly swear
and that I do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office of
all the duties of the office of Vice Chairman of the Planning Board
in the Township of Washington,
Township of Washington,
in the County of Bergen,
County of Bergen,
in the State of New Jersey,
State of New Jersey,
according to the best of my abilities,
to the best of my abilities.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Thanks, Bill. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay, now on to new business resolution PD 26-01, appointment of Louis J. Lamontina Esquire as planning board attorney for the year 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Also, yep, unless there's an objection, just all in favor.
Any objections? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Resolution PB 26-02, appointment of Paul Vazelina, Vazelina and Ferry Engineering, Inc., as planning board engineer for year 2026. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
A second.
Anyone else? Any other nominations? Nope. All in favor?
Thank you, everybody.
Resolution PB 26-03, appointment of Joe Burgess of Burgess Associates, Inc., as planning board planner for year 2026. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any,
All in favor is fine.
all in favor?
Aye.
Resolution PB 26-04, appointment of Grace Kalish as planning board secretary for year 2026. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Sorry, who was it?
Bill, I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution PB 26-05, approval of the 2026 planning board meeting dates for the year 2026. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lou. Look forward to working with you.
Thanks.
You and Paul,
Thank you.
and my fellow board members.
And I should point out, compensations do get raised. I got a raise. I think they thought I was gonna resign when you left, so they bumped me up a little bit. So I appreciate it.
A little bit.
Appreciate it.
And notice he said that after he's appointed.
Yeah, exactly. But if you see my partner rate at my firm, he's way on the pay.
That's per minute what you get, what I get per meeting.
No. On to the public portion. Grace, please read the public statement.
To participate in the general public portion of the meeting, please click the link below to join the webinar. You will be asked to state your name and address for the record, and we ask that only one person speak at a time. This public comment portion is only for non-agenda items. Time is set aside later in the meeting to address questions or comments about current agenda items. If you are participating by phone, press *9 to raise your hand and *6 to unmute. At the end of the general public portion, no further general questions or comments will be accepted.
Thank you, Grace. Do I have a motion to open the public portion?
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Anyone in the audience want to discuss a topic with the board other than what's on the agenda for this evening? No one? Anyone on video? Okay. Do I have a motion to close the public portion?
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now on to new business. First application of RNC Prime Properties for 680 McKinley Avenue, Block 3103, Lot 1.02 for demolition, major soil movement, and tree removal. Is the applicant here this evening?
Yes, you are.
Yes, his attorney is.
The attorney is on by Zoom.
Sent the email.
I'm here.
Okay, great. First question before you start your presentation has the applicant and you, council, received a copy of the?
We did.
Okay. Please let me know when you're ready, so we can.
Sure. Oh, good to know.
Did I shoot this? Right here. Yeah, okay. Pull it up from here. Nothing funny about the politics. No, there is no. Down to the same. It's good. Nothing out there. Yeah.
Peter, you're up. That's our attorney in the picture.
Can you hear us?
Maybe he's muted.
Mr. Z, council, can you hear?
I can hear,
Okay.
yes, I can hear.
Perfect. Would you like to kick off the application?
Yeah, so for the record, my name is Peter Aziz from Aziz and Associates. I represent RNS Prime Properties. The owner of the property is located 680 McKinley Ave and 683 Pascack Road, Block 3103, lots 1.02 and 1.01. The applications are before the board because they arise from a previously approved minor subdivision granted by this board, which created two lawful buildable residential lots. Tonight's applications are the implementation of that approval. And just to clarify, it's not a reconsideration of it or anything like that. Just for the record, these are not use variances. They're not density variances. They're not requests for intensified development. They're simply for each lot, one single family home permitted in the Class B residential zone, consistent with the surrounding development. And with that, I will kick it off to Mr. Doolittle.
Okay, Mr. Doolittle, please provide.
Yep.
Yeah. You get your oath and then your qualifications.
Just we're to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do. Douglas W. Doolittle, I'm a licensed professional engineer and land surveyor in the state of New Jersey. I've been practicing for over 50 years in northern New Jersey. I have been qualified in front of this board although many years ago, and pretty much that's what keeps me busy.
Okay, great. Does the board accept Mr. Doolittle's qualifications?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please. And you also have a copy of the engineer's report?
I do, yes, I received them today.
Okay, great. In order to expedite the application,
Yeah.
it'd be great if you could address the engineer's comments
Yeah.
as you,
Do we want to do one at a time?
yes.
Just to go through a little quick history, this is the subdivision that was approved. It was approved by resolution September 25th, 2024. It was amended with an extension to July 2nd, 2025, and deeds were recorded for the two lots on August 25th, 2025. So these are two actually independent lots. At one time, that this was one big lot that we subdivided into. We originally planned a new home on this lot over here, which was the vacant portion of the property. It was an existing home over here on the original subdivision. We were going to add an addition to that. We've since changed our mind and we've gone to a new structure over here as well. So that, I just wanted to bring the board up to speed. Some of you new members probably aren't familiar. Just refresh my memory. Which application is first?
The
McKinley and
680 McKinley.
680 McKinley Ave. This is a site plan soil erosion and sediment control. It's a corner lot on the corner and the north side of McKinley and the east side of Pascack Valley Road. We have originally had an existing dwelling here, which we are going to try to remove instead of putting an addition onto. We're going to put a new dwelling in here now. This actually had two variances for the planning board. We had a rear yard setback here where we were at about 10 feet. We've moved it now double to 20.5 feet. And we had a setback requirement of now 26.25 feet, which we're back at 26.7. It's basically a clean soil movement application, new structure, 14.5-foot wide driveway, a front porch and a walk. You got some window wells and a platform in the back for ventilation. We proposed the sewage pit in the front, and to pick up all the roof drains, and that has been approved by the whole office. The soil moving to be moved is, on this particular lot, we're cutting a total of 563 yards. We're replacing 341, with a total removal of 222 cubic yards, which equates to about 15 tandem loads, which is not a lot of soil. And we are on a county road. We're limited on a town road, so there's very little impact on the town right now. Outside of that, there was, I believe, Paul, your letter said we can now put down a 20-foot setback off of McKinley. We don't plan on moving the home at all. We're going to leave it right where it is now. And there is a question as to the building height that has changed from 25 to 28. We're going to raise the ridge 2 feet though to 27 basically. Outside of that, I have no issues with Paul's comments. I have gone through his review letters. I think this seems like I'm going to get questions, but if he has questions, he can certainly at least committee. There were some minor waivers on the original subdivision. One was for a walkway along McKinley Avenue, which we're also carrying that waiver over. And the other waiver was for topography within 100 feet of the site. We omitted the topography because everything is basically draining towards Pascack Road and McKinley. So we're picking all that far out by way of the seepage pit where it's fitting into a municipal right of way. It's not affecting adjoining properties. With that, I think I've pretty well covered anything. Again, we make no exceptions to any revisions that Paul's letter requests, and we're comfortable with moving forward as is.
Thank you. Paul, any additional comments?
Yes, the only conflict with his testimony offered by Mr. Doolittle. I recognize that the setback is 20 feet, always was 20 feet. But then when the subdivision was created, you had to consider the setbacks within the block.
Correct.
So per your calculation, it was 26.5 feet.
Correct.
So your subdivision, I believe, locked you into that 26.5 feet.
And we're holding that regardless.
Yeah, but I thought you stated during your testimony that you were gonna go down to 20.
No, we were gonna go down, I think your letter said something about it being 20, and that gets a little tangled. That's why I just wanted us to clear that up. The structure's not moving. It's staying at the 26.7, which is conforming to the minor subdivision.
Okay, so then the other thing about this, so the board will notice that the front porch, covered porch extends, projects within that front yard setback. But the way the ordinance was revised, that is a permissible projection. It's less than it used to be. It used to be allowed up to 10 feet. It was modified such that it's 5 feet off the home and 30 square feet. So the porch as it's presented complies with that new standard. So from a zoning perspective, I don't believe any variances are required. The only other thing that Mr. Doolittle did not touch upon was the tree removal on this property. I'll let you apprise the board as to what the proposal
We
is.
did mitigate the trees on here originally. I think we proposed.
Total of 44 trees.
44 trees, I believe, were.
Yes. No, 22 to come down, 44 was the proposed replanting.
Which was well in excess, as your letter reports, that we needed. We didn't know that at the time. And what we'd like to do is cut that 44 in half, if that's okay with the board.
Well, that's
What you're talking. So we're taking 22 down. We're basically going to add 22 instead of the 40. The reason is because only 5 trees, 12 to 6 inch caliber, everything was below. Want to go back and just reduce this slightly, but still 22 trees on here is substantial.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go get to the board comments
Okay.
afterwards. Once you're done with your presentation.
Let's talk everything. Paul, you have any additional questions?
So then I'll just go through the review. I agree with the quantities cited in Mr. Doolittle's testimony. There are some additional fees that are due and payable prior to the construction permits being issued. Those are set forth at page 5 of 14, Roman numeral 4, under items 4, 5, and 6. So those are all as per code, 6, 7, and 8. The zoning we just spoke about. There is an easement that was established for the subdivision that is not depicted on the plan that needs to be added to the plan. So that
Just for clarity, that has been recorded.
Yep.
Observation, as Mr. Doolittle stated, there are a number of trees that are less than 6 inches in caliper, so those do not really count to the mitigation requirement. So I take no exception to the 22 trees. I thought perhaps you might want to keep the 28 arbs that you have along the perimeter to create a screen, but certainly.
We will keep that option open, but our goal right now is to reduce it to 22, but we certainly are capable to go higher if need be.
Okay, just for your reference, board, I believe, likes to have a variety of trees, so I would discourage from 28 arborvitae or 22 arborvitae. If you could keep some of the deciduous that you have proposed as well, I think that would be something that this board would want to see.
We can do that.
Okay, stormwater management, I agree with the calculations provided. The design will work. We spoke about the height restriction, so you're going to be raising the ridge 2 feet. So perhaps the architect will be testifying as to how that change will be implemented within the structure.
He's here if you need him to. We can merely just probably testify that that will be in the roof.
So you're not going to adjust any ceiling heights in?
No ceiling heights to my knowledge, but I'll leave that up to the builder and the architect.
Yes, I would, I like to do the floor heights based on 8-inch increments. So I'll likely raise the first floor 8 inches, and the second floor 8 inches as well. The basement itself would stay at the level that it is. It's not going to go any further down.
Yes. So the reason I thought you would probably want to change the ceiling heights, typically 9-foot ceilings are kind of standard of equipment these days. I don't believe the plans currently reflect that, so
It'll make for a better space.
that's why I made you aware of that code change that I think works to your favor.
Thank you.
So there's an existing sewer for this property. I'll provide Mr. Doolittle with the as-built drawing. He'll be able to locate the existing cleanout. So then typically you want to reuse the existing sewer that's in the street so you don't have to dig it up, which is acceptable as long as you do a video inspection of it, send me a copy of it, and we'll confirm that the sewer is in good condition and can be reused at this time. Other utilities, you obviously have gas and water to the home. Or do you know if they're large enough to support the new home? Or
No, most likely the water's going to be upgraded.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have to upgrade the water line from the main.
Okay, so I think that's such a big deal, right? The water is on your side of the street, so that'll be a short excavation. Gas is on the other side of the street, so if that needs to be upgraded, then, so the utility companies will have to get road opening permits through the township clerk's office. Plans do not reflect a standby emergency generator. Okay, so if you do change your mind or your buyer wants it, there is a section of the code that needs to be complied with if that were to be provided. Mr. Doolittle spoke of the waivers. I agree with, I have no objection to the granting of them. There is no sidewalk along McKinley. There is a sidewalk along Pascack that was installed as part of the intersection improvement. Hearing is being held right now. Development fees will be due and payable as calculated by the tax assessor. And then other outside approvals, should the board grant its approval, as set forth under item Roman numeral 10. And then there are certain cleanup items on the plans that need to be addressed, which are set forth at Appendix A, mostly related to the new zoning things that need to be incorporated into the zoning table, as well as the issues that we discussed relative to the road permits, utilities, et cetera. So that would conclude my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Paul. Any questions of the applicant for any of my fellow board members?
I think Paul and the applicant explained it, but right now it's designed for 24.9 and you're proposing adding 2 feet. Does that mean all of these documents need to be revised?
Yes.
Okay, so as part of the approval and resolution, we would need to receive these prior to approval based on our discussions?
I wouldn't think so, Paul.
Typically, you offer the approval in a conditional fashion, which would then be subject to my further review and approval, which I would then forward that information to the construction official that permits could be released. So
We'll indicate that the height is going to be 27 and the plans will be revised accordingly.
28, if I'm hearing it, let's say perhaps it makes sense for the architect to offer some testimony so that everybody's clear as to what's happening.
Is it 27 or 28?
I think 27 is enough. The code is 28, so I don't know if there's any issue if we wanted to go to 28, but I think 27 is enough.
Well, in the resolution, can we say maximum of 28 or in accordance with?
Say maximum 28 in accordance with the ordinance.
Yeah.
And that will be reviewed by the zoning officer.
Yep.
And in that regard, we would require a ridge certification, prior to putting the roofing on that, okay, you're where you're supposed to be, and that would confirm that that's what's actually being constructed. Yeah.
I just need clarification on the trees. So you had 28 arborvitaes, 4 red maples, 12 serviceberries. What do you want to do with the 4 and 12? Because again, the board likes to see deciduous as opposed to all green giant arborvitaes. So how would you want that breakdown? If the board approves 22, do we want to do 2 red maples, 6 serviceberries? Or just let me know what your thoughts are. Page 8 of the report.
We'll take whatever's acceptable to the board.
So, any from the board, do we want to keep the 4 red maples and 12 service berries and just add 6 arborvitaes, up to 6, at least 6?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yes.
So you can do as many as you want. If you decide you want to put the 28 up.
Good number 6, that's fine.
Okay, so 4, 12, and at least 6.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I have.
Any further questions? Do we have a motion to open the public portion?
Motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone in the audience like to comment on this application? Anyone in the audience? Anyone on video? Do we have a motion to close the public comments?
Motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve?
And Paul, just to be clear, so the 22 is not a waiver, it's what the ordinance requires.
It's in excess of what the ordinance requires, actually.
So can we just clarify, towards the end of last year, there was a discussion and Mr. Wojcicki, raised the issue of us doing resolutions that aren't supported by updates that were discussed and memorialized in the resolution, meaning that the board didn't receive revised plans and, for their review. And I was under the impression, and perhaps I am not remembering it properly, but that we, as a board, wanted to see the revised plans, or at least understand that they had been received and been reviewed. I think there was a discussion that we didn't want the applicant to go through the expense of copying another, 14 sets or whatever it is, but that we needed to understand that they had been reviewed and that they align with the resolution. And if that's not the case, that's fine, but I thought that was the discussion.
Yeah.
Well, Paul's the gatekeeper, so it goes to Paul, and he makes sure that the revised plans are recorded with the resolution. So he's the gatekeeper. I don't think this board ever got revised plans, unless the applicant was coming back for another session.
Yeah, I thought we had agreed that, to your point, the gatekeeper was Paul, but also the zoning officer or the construction official. And we would indicate in the resolution the request or the need for updated plans.
Right.
Yeah.
For Schedule A, whatever Paul requests, we put that the applicant will update the plans in accordance with the letter. So then Paul gets it, construction official, and then go from there. So I don't think this board ever got plans.
Yeah, correct. I can add the planning board as a CC to the letter that I do to the construction official that says I'm in receipt of, these plans revised to this date. And that's what the letter states, basically, that they've revised it in accordance with the comments in my review letter, comments of the public, if any, the board. So it really would just be CCing the board on that report that I do for all these types of applications. If that's something you want to see, that's not a problem.
Is that typically done within the 2 weeks?
No, typically it's really dependent on how quick an applicant's professional is able to turn it around, and then how quick we're able to turn it around. So typically it's not going to be 2 weeks. It's going to be a month, 6 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, we'll need a resolution signed first before we can go to the building department. At that time, we'll make all the revisions to the site plan and the architectural plans that will go to Paul for review based on tonight's meeting, and it'll go to the building department and the zoning officer to follow the resolution as well as any of Paul's comments. That's routinely how I've seen it done.
So what I do is called the resolution compliance review. So that's the function is to tell the construction official that from the site end of site and drainage things, everything is in accordance with the approved plans.
Okay.
Any other comments, thoughts? Board members, no. Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion. I'll second.
Roll call?
Mr. Carroll,
Yes.
Mr. Polito,
Yes.
Mr. Tool,
Yes.
Mr. Toro,
Yes.
Councilman Ullman,
Yes.
Mayor Calamari,
Yes.
Chairman Spino.
Yes. First application is approved, now on to the second. The application of RNS Prime Properties for 683 Pascack Road, Block 3103, Block 1.01 for major soil movement.
Yeah, this is again going back to the subdivision that was priorly approved by this board. This is the lot to the north, that's Total Farms on Pascack Valley Road, which is a county road with no structures here to be removed. We're proposing a conforming structure. There are no variances required for zoning. We've got some window wells and a platform in the back. We've got a platform in the front. We have a driveway ingress off of Pascack Road with an on-site turnaround, which was required by the county. We've got a couple of air conditioners. We proposed a seepage pit in the rear of the property for all the roof runoff, and we swelled water out to the street in the front. Soil to be moved here is 514 cubic yards total, 140 go back, and 374 get removed, which equates to about probably 30 tandem truckloads, which will go out onto the county road. So there's the minimus movement as far as the town goes, as far as the soil is moving, and it's pretty small now as well. We can get to the trees. This lot has substantially less trees on it. We have 4 existing number of trees to be removed, 2, required 4. We're proposing 4 to be planted. Again, if we can cut that in half, because I don't think we need any trees on this site, we'll do that. If not, it's not the end of the world. There was a question in Cole's report about a clean out or an access to a underground storage tank. I don't know if you know anything about that. Well, we will.
Yeah,
You want to address that?
we're gonna remove that.
It's going to be removed. Okay, that'll be removed and taken care of through the legal channel and process through the building department.
Is that the ground level fill cap that?
Yeah,
you
I
referred to?
believe it is.
Okay.
Yeah. We went through the 30 truckloads of soil. Again, building height, we're going to add 2 feet from the 24.9. We're going to go up 2 feet, so the maximum 28 per your zoning ordinance has been revised. We have no objection to. The setbacks and side yards, nothing's going to change because we are conforming and the house is going to move. And we go back to the design waiver again of the 100-foot of topography around the site, which we omitted again because everything is either going into the seepage pit from the structure itself or it's going out to Pascack Valley Road. So there is no impact on any adjoining properties. And I think that pretty well wraps it up. Paul, did I miss anything? We would have no objection to all his Appendix A revisions to the plan as well. So it's a pretty clean application. We're not looking for any no variances for zoning, no major waivers, just a waiver with the topography around it. And not a lot of soil to be moved, and what is moving off-site is going on to the county road.
Thank you. Paul, any additional comments?
Agree with Mr. Doolittle's comments, testimony, just clarification. So that the plan shows a tank and there's an above ground storage tank in the back corner of that property.
Yeah.
Is that for the building next door, or you have any knowledge of
No.
what that is?
No.
And then I only discovered the other day, the ground level fill cap, and there's actually sort of a depression there. So Do you have any knowledge of any?
No, we'll have to confirm if that's for next door or not.
Yeah. So as
We
they,
believe it's on the property, but we'll properly remove it.
yeah, so that is a process that's done through the building department. As I said, the existing above-ground storage tank does not look like it's active to me, but
Well,
but certainly it needs to be investigated, and as I say, the underground storage tank, if there is one, would need to be removed in accordance with the applicable law, and that's all done through the building department. So the plans also depict, as per the original county approval, a turnaround area in the front of the front yard area off the driveway, so that vehicles don't have to back out onto Pascack Road. Other requirement of the county was that the drainage system the seepage pit rather be installed in the rear yard, which it is. So I agree with Mr. Doolittle, per the township ordinance, the two trees that are on this property are 3 inches in diameter, so they're not considered to be trees. So regarding the proposal to cut the 4 arborvitaes that they have in half, I don't know, I think if I'm buying this property next to a used car dealership, I would want, a whole row of arborvitaes along that common boundary, but, it's not in the code that I could force somebody to do that, but if something the board would like to see as part of the process, I believe that would be something that could be accomplished. Similar to the other application, there is a development fee associated with the application, and then other approvals as required for the issuance of construction permits. That would conclude my report.
Great, thank you.
I'm sorry, the other thing I forgot to mention was, so this property, unlike the McKinley property, I do not believe has a sewer connection, so.
It does not, you're right, and the sewer out in the street is deep, which I think you said about 12 feet, which I agree on. What we'll do, to do the proper permitting is we'll probably put a riser on that and bring it up to about 7 or 8 foot from grade, and then bring it over.
Yes, so there's a road opening permit required, but that's not through the town, that's through the county operations division. So that would be for the sewer, and then assumedly, no gas service, no water service exists for this property, so the applicant will have to coordinate with the utility companies to make that happen. Just a little bit of a challenge in that Pascack Road was resurfaced a couple years ago, so not sure what the county is going to require as far as the restoration goes. And as I say, going down 12 feet is a little
Well, I
costly.
don't believe we need Bergen County Planning Board, we do need road opening permits with the DPW, but I think we're exempt from the planning board itself.
Yes,
because
I agree.
of residents,
I agree.
correct?
Yep.
And we have Bergen County soils already on both lots.
Yes, yes. Just wanted to bring that to the attention of the applicant. Thank you.
So Paul, the county's law supersedes the town when it comes to road opening.
They have their own set of laws.
Yeah, Pascack is their road.
Yeah.
So they have their own set of permits, similar to what you would have on McKinley Ave, which is a town road.
Got it. Because our town ordinance is about 3 years, once it's been
Most towns have a moratorium, which, yes, I think ours is 3 years after a road has been paved. But realistically, I don't know that the county can deny, or even the municipality can theoretically deny if you bring it back to equal or better condition. So.
Okay. And Paul, I think your report states that they need to coordinate also with our police department?
Yes.
Because closing out Pascack Road, they dig a 12-foot hole.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need police traffic control there, which probably is state standard anyway.
Okay.
I know they watch just about everybody, Verizon, public service, so when in this road like this, we're definitely going to need police control there.
Okay, thank you. Comments, questions from the board members?
So I realize that they're individual applications, but to Paul's point, if we have to put on the neighboring lot that number of arborvitaes, could we or we consider, pushing more of the arborvitae's to this property to create that screen that we're looking for, or request it to create the separation from, the neighboring lot. That would be my only question.
Yeah, I'm open to whatever the board feels comfortable with.
Okay.
I'm sure we're putting these on the site plans, and then as the process goes, we can adjust accordingly. I'm sure we're gonna do more landscaping than what's on this, besides the trees. So-
Okay, so you're open to adding additional arborvitae's?
So right now they're saying none, so would definitely an application to make an approval condition upon X amount of arborvitae. So do we know how many would be a screen on this property? 5, 10?
We could screen the rear yard here, probably 6 to 8. And over time, they'll grow and behind it.
Church.
So should we say not less than 6 arborvitae's?
I'll go with 8.
Okay. If
You
that's,
okay with that?
That's good, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Any further questions? No? Okay. Do I have a motion to open public comments?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. No one in the audience? Anyone on video? Do I have a motion to close the public comments?
So moved.
Councilman,
I'll second.
hold a second. I didn't see this. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Do I have a motion to approve this application as amended?
Motion.
Second.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Mr. Carroll,
Yes.
Mr. Polito,
Yes.
Mr. Tool,
Yes.
Mr. Toro,
Yes.
Councilman Ullman,
Yes.
Mayor Calamari,
Yes.
Chairman Spino.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Application
Thank
approved.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, on to old business, resolution PB 26-06, to approve the application of Charles Messina for minor subdivision of 44 Pascal Road, block 3501, lots 18 and 19. Any comments on the resolution? Any comments? Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion. I'll second.
Roll call?
Mr. Carroll,
Yes.
Mr. Polito,
Yes.
Mr. Tool,
Yes.
Mr. Toro,
Yes.
Councilman Ullman,
Yes.
Chairman Spino.
Yes.
He recused himself.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Okay. Resolution PB 26-07 to approve the application of Washington State Holdings LLC for major soil permit at 89 Borger Place, block 1202, 1.02. Any comments on the resolution? None? Do we have a motion to approve?
Motion.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Mr. Carroll,
Yes.
Mr. Polito,
Yes.
Mr. Tool,
Yes.
Mr. Toro,
Yes.
Councilman Ullman,
Yes.
Mayor Calamari,
Yes.
Chairman Spino.
Yes. No minutes. Before we adjourn, any board member have any comments or thoughts they would like to share with the fellow board members? None? I just have one comment on the master plan. The subcommittee will be meeting here in the next couple of weeks with Joe Burgess, our town planner. Now that all of the fair share housing is behind us, or behind our town.
I wouldn't go that far just yet, but we're close.
We're
but
close.
Yes.
Mr. Burgess mentioned that it will be full court press on finalizing the master plan. I know it's been a long time, almost 15 months, but Burgess and Associates got sidetracked with the whole fair share housing requirements, so.
Yeah, no one could expect what happened with this round.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, Mayor, we need those ordinances to be introduced on the settlement of 660.
Right,
Supposed to report to the Appellate Division once January, February, March.
okay, yes,
So
right.
I saw that Burgess is working with Whitaker's office.
Yes, I
He
saw
took 2
that.
weeks off, that's one of the problems. He wasn't working.
Of course, yeah, yeah.
Just to keep
Whitaker did or Joe?
Whitaker. I don't know if Joe takes off, but
Yeah.
Whitaker was off. So he has the easement documents from NJ Transit. He's reviewing them with the engineer. So
Right, yeah. All right,
that's
yeah.
all going forward.
Let me know if you need me to speed anything up on any of these.
Speed everything up.
Could that be filed with the state by March 15th?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Doesn't leave us much time.
Yeah, that'll go quickly.
So what happens after March 15 if we don't file?
If we don't what? I'm sorry.
If we don't meet the March 15 deadline, what happens?
I don't even want to go there, to be honest with you, Syed. Do we lose our remedy, Lou, in that case? Or?
No idea.
Yeah.
Beyond my raised pay scale,
Okay.
Got it.
even at the higher level.
Yeah.
Doesn't work?
I'm not, no.
But I want to say we're fully on target to meet that date,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to correct to say we're not done yet until that date comes.
It's a matter of documenting.
Yes, exactly.
Also, the
Right,
TVs.
yes.
And that is just for the housing element, correct? Not the full master plan?
That's correct.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
And the way the process works, I think the council has to approve the ordinance, the draft ordinance. It comes to the planning board. Without review and approval, then it goes back to the council for their final approval and submission.
I believe that's correct, yes.
So I'm saying, for that whole process to work, and we only have 2 months,
That's tight.
so I'm curtailing all my international travel. So I can get So no call from Thailand or India, UK, Poland.
I'll do the same. I'll curtail my. Or that parameters, maybe.
Maybe down the road. Okay.
I do want to share a story though. I have to. So we had 2 applications and you really didn't have to say anything. The second one, right? So I was a councilman in the 90s and it was police promotions. Gentleman who, I'm not going to use names, but who should have gotten promoted was not getting promoted. So I did a 3-page speech. I still have it if you want to read it. Council chambers was packed, rousing applause. I said, but I'm voting yes. Okay. My fellow minority councilman says one word, ditto. That's all he said. So I was about to say, Mr. Doolittle, can you just say ditto? Because everything's the same.
Right, true.
Why are we going to waste the time?
Yeah.
I'll never forget that moment. Where I just,
Very simple.
Good for him.
Right.
And by the way, he did not get the promotion.
Okay.
And then my fellow Bob Hall, remember
Oh,
Bob
yeah,
Hall?
yeah, sure.
You embarrassed her. I said, but Bob, I voted with you. I just had to make a point.
Yeah, of
that
course, right.
The wrong people were getting promoted,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I did, I use it like in text when people say, happy birthday, ditto. Like this.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
great phrase.
Yeah.
Okay, so motion to adjourn?
Lenny, just before we adjourn, again, I try to remember first meeting of the year, in addition to the sworn in people, I want to thank everyone for their service to this board. None of us are in it for the compensation or anything like that. We do it as you're not a board member, but I'm thanking the board members. So again, I appreciate it. The residents appreciate what we bring to the table. And, I'm very happy with, the way this board is very professional and, handles applications very well. So thank you all for serving. Appreciate it.
May I agree, even the stability, consistency of board members?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, all of us have been here a while.
Yep.
George,
Yep.
myself,
Yep.
Bill, Syed,
Yeah.
versus the zoning board where it seems like,
Yeah, it's a rotating door.
yeah.
Hey, when did Brian leave, by the way? Anybody see it?
Yeah, I didn't, right. All of a sudden,
He's
he's
not
gone.
right.
I'm out of here.
By the way, I was thinking, 2022 is correct.
It just didn't, you've been chairperson since?
Yeah.
That just didn't seem correct to me.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, now I have to home deliver his plaque as
Yeah,
is.
there you go.
Oh, we'll bring him back for another meeting. I'll tell him I did that just to get him back.
Wait, so this is your first term as chairman?
No, second. No, my
You're
third.
23, 24, 25, 26, if that's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of 4 years, but it's every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
2022.
Time just goes by so quickly that when I'm reading it, I'm like, there's no way you've been doing this already 4 years, but it is.
Yeah. Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Me personally?
Okay.